is ours. We're doing elective classes. Alright, so my group consists of Jason Matherly, Lily White, Alyssa Tumbleson, Ryan Kennedy, and of course, me. And then this reads, Le monde est plus grand qu'il ne paraît, which means the world is bigger than it seems. And many of us wouldn't know that because we don't have like all the elective classes, but there are many different languages spoken around the world other than just Spanish. And due to mass communication and travels, it is so important to have communication nowadays. And then we believe that if Pottsboro High School was to offer another foreign language class, it would really help benefit the students, give them more opportunities later on in life. And then we will be covering the benefits of what a foreign language class would give. So, yeah.
Pottsboro High School needs to offer a wider variety of foreign language classes. So far, Pottsboro only offers Spanish, which benefits most. If we opened up the opportunity for more classes like French, German, and Latin, then it could benefit people much greater in their high school time and in their future when they go off for college. So how it meets the needs and the problems. Our needs is Pottsboro is a very non-diverse school. So whenever you open up new ideas and new cultures to the student body and to staff members, it can open up their mind and ideas and get them familiar with the world around them, which is why there needs to be more foreign language classes. So that way because you learn more about the culture and the traditions, which is a very needed source of information. A few problems that could come across are not having the teachers to teach these classes, not having the classroom space, and not having enough students sign up for the classes. To figure out these problems, we decided that it would be an idea for teachers to teach half online and half in person. That way, more students would be encouraged to come to class if they only knew they had to come a couple days a week. That way, it would be easier to find a teacher who is qualified and can use online in a way to help them out. It can help students who also want to study abroad in their future after high school, and it can prepare them for that. So, sunnybroom.edu says that it actually takes 5 months to implement an entire online course. If you add in the factors of half online and half in person, along with finding the teachers, classroom space, and the funds to fully get the program working, I would say that this is suggested to take about 2 years. But however, with different it depends on how dedicated the school is to this. I would say if the school puts in fundraising and starts the process now, that 2 to 3 years is a good timeline for this change.
So we've covered how extra foreign language classes would benefit Pottsboro High School, but now it's time to talk about why they need to be implemented. Implementing more foreign language classes would greatly accommodate to more students in the school, as some of them already speak Spanish. This is a very common thing, especially in Texas, due to our proximity to the border with Mexico. Now, these students that speak Spanish, I'm not going to say they shouldn't get an easy ride to an A, but they may not want to take Spanish because they already know it and they already know the culture. They could, however, take French, Latin, German, as we've spoken about earlier, and that would even help them when they get out of high school, because once you get out of high school, the world becomes a lot bigger, and you may end up going to Europe. And even though you may live in a country like England or Scotland or Ireland, where they mainly only speak English, you're still going to have to deal with people from other countries over there due to the proximity of how close they are. So learning all these other languages would be very helpful. Now, to focus it back in on America, English and Spanish, while they may be the top 2 spoken languages in America, they're not the only 2 languages spoken in America. Towards the northern border, in states like Maine, North Dakota, and Montana, they have to deal with the Canadians a lot. And a lot of Canadian people, they speak French, okay? Same thing with Louisiana. They don't have to deal with Canadians per se, but there's a lot of French, there's a lot of French language influence in Louisiana that if you don't know French, you can't understand. So it'd be great help to learn French in America, but not just French. Latin as well would be a great thing to learn in America because we speak English. Latin is not a great thing to speak as it's a dead language and there's nobody that speaks it left. But it greatly furthers your understanding of your own language because English is just built on Latin and Greek.
Pottsboro could greatly benefit from adding more foreign language classes. A few ways foreign language classes could aid Pottsboro include culture. By learning about other cultures, people often become more understanding and more accepting. Foreign language classes help to enhance problem-solving skills, giving great study techniques that raise test scores. Foreign language classes also open up the mind, creating more flexible and creative thinkers, and it even helps to enhance memory. These are just a few benefits to Pottsboro adding more foreign language classes.
As of right now, Pottsboro High School offers one foreign language in Spanish. We need to, number one, offer another foreign language like Latin to increase our cultural diversity in the school, and two, it'll make us more competitive for college and college applications and just make us better by learning another language for life in case we don't want to live in the southern part of the United States for the rest of our lives. The school board needs to do this as soon as possible because it can greatly benefit the students of Pottsboro ISD, just not now, but as later in life, as I said earlier. And a good Latin phrase, descendo discimus, by teaching we learn. This is very important for us to learn another foreign language just to be better in life.